Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahusha, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahusha, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahusha, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahusha. Let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Ba'ashem, Kakada. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, citation over Akim and Aqua pushing the truth. Yahweh coming in, hastening the day, and just going over and seeing how Esau is still up to his old tricks. And I seen the one with Sonetta and Captain Cesariak and like El Delamar said he didn't have no passion on it when he was debating that pastor. And then you see he also said that yes, Sonetta, we're going to start charging for all these. And Sonetta like, yeah, we got to charge for all of them. But even with the speaking on Sonetta and the whole vocab alone, you got to understand Sonetta uh, is nothing but what's his name, Don King, and he trying to make his money. So that's why he pump up and cult of personalities and so forth. But he spoke about something about don't come with that the white man's the devil shit and so forth. And I said to myself, see, certain conversations is outside of these guys' pay grade because what Luke, my lesson in is the Revelation 2 and 2. Well, let's go to this one first. And that's why knowing the truth, I wish I said you should know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Because what is the truth? That the Edomites are from Edom. And I'm gonna read this one scripture. This second, because there's a such thing as reincarnation. Empires are reincarnated, which we're today in the reincarnation Greco-Roman Empire. That's why y'all been Hellenized once again. And we in Sodom and Gomorrah. Because look at the homosexuality that's going on. And we in Egypt because we still in bondage. So America has became all of them empires reincarnated in one. So all those spirits are back today. So let's get it. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah, and by the gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, nor be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that day of Yahweh Shah is at hand, which we all understand that. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin shall be revealed, the son of perdition. And see, the scriptures speak of the son of perdition, which are the Edomites. Edom, which is the Greco-Roman Empire, which today they call themselves the Caucasian white, which is that beast that's being rehashed coming out of the flames today. Revealed the son of perdition, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And the Edomites did that. You got the Renaissance period all the way up to today. They put themselves up, CGI, the movies, the propaganda, the witchcraft through the television, and the rewriting of history. Showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. So we was told these things 2,000 years ago. So that's how we standing here today and like, oh, those people. This is their empire. This is what Yahweh Shah was talking about. I told you these things, and now ye knowing that withholding that he might be revealed in his time. See that? So it was time for Esau to be revealed in this time. That not only is he an Edomite, but he's the devil. And now ye knowing that withholding that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity does already work. These Edomites already established everything. Only he whom now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. See that? Because Yahweh Shah got to do it. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord should consume with the spirit of his mouth, which that's happening now. That's why we have, when I say we, I'm talking about the one Westerners, brothers like myself under GMS and other camps have revealed who these Edomites is. And that's why now, as we coming down to that home stretch, you see what? You will know them by their fruit. Why you think Sarnetta had to literally stop? He had to literally stop fucking vocab from talking about the apostles of Great Millstone. He was just going on and on about the apostles of Great Millstone. They honest, they this and they that. And he was like, well, what about the ISUPK? And them guys. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yahweh shall with them chariots. Even him whom cometh after the work of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. And that's what these Edomites have done. These Edomites is under the science. They're under the spirit, the vibration of Esau, the devil, which they are the Edomites, and their spiritual force is Satan on the left-hand side. That's why they deal with skulls. That's why they set up all these secret societies. That's why they do these rituals. That's why they the head, and they hold the hedge of everybody that's doing magic. Got to come through their magi. See that? The spirits are on their side. That's what set them in their order. See that? Because you quick to say, well, you know, you blacks this, and you know, we the original men, and we taught them our witchcraft from more science, and that's cool. But remember, Yahweh Shah run this show. He gave the Edomites this power. He didn't give Jake this power. See that? Let me show you real quick. He gave Esau this power. That's why it worked with Esau. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought. This ain't y'all world. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Yeah, this ain't our world. This Job. And that's why a lot of blacks, Native Americans, y'all get mad at this truth, because this ain't your world. It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See that? So Yahweh Shah gave these Edomites, who are the wicked, this world. See that? This is not our world. And Yahweh Shah said this 2,000 years ago. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get it real quick. Let me get that. KJV, the Lord said, if this was my word, my servants will fight. Let's get that, because you gotta understand what's going on here and who is being told to. And these are the things that people like Sarnetta don't have a clue to. And you other Israelite camps out there, y'all let this man speak out his mouth and don't correct him. But the apostles correct him. This video right here is correcting. This is John 18:36. This John 18:36. Yahweh shall answer, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. Pilate therefore said unto him, art thou the king? Art thou a king then? Yahweh shall answer, thou sayest that I am a king. See that? So Yahweh shall said, no, you saying that, because my servants know that this ain't our world. And us 2,000 years ago, from 2 Thessalonians 2:1, when Yahweh shall said, I've told you these things. See that? Now it's being revealed who these Edomites is, the son of perdition, meaning going to destruction. Because what they end all, be all, destruction. Obadiah. Like, we ain't just making this shit up. We ain't just saying, oh yeah, we just want them to be destroyed because we don't like them and look what they did to us and No, that's that Queen of Heaven ass shit. We ain't on that. We ain't nowhere near on that, bro. Like, we deal with all facts up here. Like, we ain't dealing with how we feel. We don't deal with how we feel. We let women do that. See that? Y'all get mad that we say that. And a lot of you Black Lives Native American, Man, here in America, y'all got that Queen of Heaven spirit on y'all. That's another reason why you can't come into this truth. It's Obadiah 1 and 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, meaning the 12 tribes. In the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. See that? So they out of here. They the sons of perditions. They getting smoked. Oh, let me get the other one. See that? Because this is their world. And let's get that. Second Exodus 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thou creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Because you always say we all come out of Adam. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made the world for our sake. But what world? Not this world. See that? This world made for the Edomites and the other nations. That's why we in captivity in this world. See, we got another world coming that Yahweh Shah coming. That's what the whole John 8 was talking about. Hold on. I think it's 5. Hold on. My phone. Y'all see my phone? I'll put that in something. Does it say? Oh, I use my phone to hold my damn spot. Say he go to prepare a place. KJV, I go to prepare a place. All right, that's John 14. All right, this St. John 14 and 1. St. John 14 and 1. Really, 3. It said, let not your heart be troubled, lob in the Hebrew, your mind. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. See that? Which mansion is the galaxies. He's going to prepare the whole universe for us. There are many mansions. If there were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. See that? That where I am, there ye may be also. And whither I go, ye know. And the way ye know. See that? And what's that? That's that straight gate. So that what? Yahweh Shah voice. See that? We hear his voice. That's why, as I'm explaining Sonetta era on what him speaking out his mouth, I gotta do what? Go in these scriptures and show it. Because we not ignorant of Esau devices. See that? The son of perdition is being explained to us. So that shit Sonetta talking about, oh man, don't be coming talking about white man devil. I don't want to hear that. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about what you want to hear, nigga. This the truth, nigga. Like you gonna quote certain scripture. I don't see how, well, whatever. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't see how y'all let this motherfucker quote scriptures and he don't know the whole breakdown of this book. You can't use something against us that we know the whole entire truth. Because the more the story is that these Edomites is being revealed. That's what's happening. So these Edomites world. So let's get that Revelation 2 and 24, because we know who Satan is. Satan is these Edomites, which let me finish. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. See that? Which is the chariots, and the spirit of his mouth is what? The Manchurian candidate. Oh, before I get into that, let's go into Esau. Here's something called Operation Paperclip after World War II. It's all hooked up into your comic books That's where you get the whole uh, Wolverine, because it's these special. I can say it transhumanism, but it's transforming man into a killing lethal universal soldier, for instance, because he got to fight Yahweh Shah. So going all the way back from Universal Soldier to shows they had in the 70s that I can't even remember. But I remember watching as a kid, like Bionic Man. Going into Van Damme, which Universal showed. Fast forward up to today to transhumanism. You got the exoskeleton suits with GI Joe and so forth, which all military grade, and then you have Operation Paperclip, which after World War II, the German scientists and American scientists and the Russian scientists went into doing what? LSD, mind control, MK Ultra mind control, and creating soldiers who, if they be caught, they cannot testify and they don't remember what happened. Them guys is what we learned through the comics, through they CGI Hollywood production, green screens, is Universal Soldier, Winter Solstice, Bucky, which happened to be Captain America's friend, who they turned into a killer machine. And in there, they say the certain words. You don't know what happened. And them are real operation programs that Esau, the Edomites, has set up to not only use in the world, but even to use over here, using the world all over. So let me get this Revelation real quick. Revelation 2 and 24. But unto you I say, and unto the rest of Thessalonians, as many as have not this doctrine, and which have not known the depths of Satan, as they speak, I will put upon you none of the burden. And see, that's what it is. A lot of y'all don't know the depths of Satan. Satan is these Edomites. The Edomites is these institutions that they created, like Operation Paperclip, the MK Ultra mind control, and that's why you have situations like this going on. But I'm gonna have to use the Fair Use Act of 1976, Section 107. That this is a Copyright Disclaimer Act of 1976, Section 107, where I have the right to criticize, comment, news report, teaching, scholarship, and educational research, just like the news where I actually got this footage from. So I have the right to do this. You got to say that now because they trying to delete everything. So what we gonna go into is yeah. Okay. Let me get this. Okay, let me get this real quick. Show y'all this. Okay, they got the message. Okay, I just watched it. Come on. So we're gonna show you we're gonna once again we're using the Fair Act speech of 1976, Section 107. Disclaimer to use this criticism, comment, news report, teacher, scholarship, and educational purpose.
Another mass shooting in America. This is overnight, George. A gunman opened fire at a FedEx ground facility in Indianapolis. At least 8 people killed. Multiple others rushed to the hospital with injuries.
We know that President Biden is now set to be briefed on this morning on the rampage, and the White House Chief of Staff is already in touch with the mayor there.
Pierre Thomas starts us off. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. Overnight, another massacre leaving Indianapolis in mourning. The worst case scenario playing out again. A lone gunman, likely with an assault rifle, opening fire in a public place.
Caller heard 10 shots from near the front of the entrance.
Overnight, Indianapolis becoming the scene of the nation's latest mass shooting.
Their suspect description: shooter, short white male wearing a hat, has a machine gun currently in front of the building.
Shortly after 11 p.m., police responding to reports of shots fired at the FedEx ground facility near the airport.
I have a female who's in a control room who advised the subjects are still shooting. She does not have a visual, but can hear the shot.
Police arriving on the scene moments later, finding multiple victims inside and outside the shipping facility, where roughly 100 workers were on duty.
We heard 3 more shots, and then my buddy Levi saw someone running out of the building, and then more shots went off.
According to authorities, multiple people rushed to local hospitals. 8 killed in the shooter's rampage, and police say he died by suicide.
The shooter has taken his own life.
See that? And that's the same Manchurian candidate that is the same thing, government operation Manchurian candidate. Because they always do what? Kill themselves. Undiscriminate, just go and target people who don't have nothing to do with them. They don't know them. But I guarantee you, you see the white dude say, my friend Levi, you already know that that was a predominantly black business where he went, just like they did the Mexicans at that Target or Walmart, just like they did the blacks at the church. All they doing is pressure from above, pressure from below. See that? The same people that set up Antifa set up the Ku Klux Klan, the all rights, the far right. And that's why you have the propaganda machine being turned on full blast like this. That's where you get this from. I clicked on it. Hold on. That's why you have this. Where we at? Here it comes. Damn, did I pass it up? Yeah, I think I passed. Slovakia. Domestic extremists. Hold on, Slovakia. I got a lot of stuff on here. Okay, I think that was fine. Domestic extremists. They aren't wearing hoods, but slacks. Okay. And I'm gonna use the Fair Act Speech again of 1976, Section 107, disclaimer. Act of 1976, where I got the right to criticize, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and educational research. That's where they get they pressure from above, pressure from below to do documentaries on their propaganda sites like this. That first one. See that? That's how they introducing you white extremists into the America to label y'all terrorists. So I'm gonna go from 1221 to 16. Because oh yeah, and before I do this, those people that end up dying, We're gonna go on show when Yahweh allow them to use these Manchurian candidates to come and kill y'all wherever y'all at. Because that's who giving the orders, Yahweh Shah. Straight down the pipeline. Straight through the demons, straight to them, straight to y'all. So let's get it. So y'all won't be oblivious to this. This Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Should there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? So the Lord is doing all of this stuff. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And that's why we understand what's going on. And we explaining it to you people, just like we understand the depths of Satan. Because who you think gave Satan his power? Same person, Yahweh. And that's why he gave us to be able to see what they doing. That's why we getting the fuck out the way. That's why Yahweh told us to renounce corruption, because judgment is at hand for Israel. And a lot of them, and I guarantee you, when they finally start putting faces and names, it's going to be a lot of Israelites that was just killed at that little shooting that just happened where 8 people died. It's Psalm 64 and 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And that's why they ain't got no problem with setting up these Manchurian candidates and moving forward. They encourage themselves in their evil matter. They commune in laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? And that's pushing you to the jab. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. That's why the Pentagon already got that what? RFID chip vaccine that can test your antibodies and see if you got it. All that already. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Because how do you think I found out about the Manchurian candidate Esau through the Apostles' Great Millstone? That's how I learned out about all that and other sources. But the more the story is, understanding the scriptures, who these Edomites is, and they institutions that they use, like the Council of Foreign Relations, the Bilderberg Group, the Trilateral Commissions, the Committee of 300, the Council of Rome, the Council of Nicaea, all of these different, the Bible Destruction Group, and just on and on and on and on. You modernize it today, you got the Trevor Stott Institution. What else we got? We got the White Flight. We got the food deserts. We got in Atlanta, they got what you call them, motherfucking Georgia Guidestones, where they telling you it's 7 billion people on the earth, but 6.5 billion gotta go. You know, we know about all the GMOs. We know about the chemical mercury that's in all the shots that you have given us, our parents, and our kids behind us. We know all about the GMOs, the genetic modified food and organisms that you've been making. That's why the bananas ain't got seeds in it, which my significant other just had to bring that back. Bananas ain't got seeds in it. Apples ain't got seeds in it. Grapes ain't got seeds in it. Watermelon ain't got seeds in it. So where the fuck they come from then? See that? You didn't turn, and I don't even eat fish because I'm allergic to fish. But you got tilapia fish. You done mixed it with what you call them, eels. Oh, but them super salmons. That's what you call it. All right, man. I ain't even gotten to the homosexuality and all that shit, turning all that upside down. You got the women being masculine, the man being effeminate. The man got to be in touch with his feminine side. He got to go get his nails done. He always got to smile. He always got to be clean and cut. The woman can be rugged, boots on, pants sagging, hair to the man got to have the perfect. No, bro, this shit is fucked up. Matter of fact, let me get a scripture on that. Kind of made me mad. I said, damn, nigga, this shit fucked up. Yeah, man, this motherfuckers talking about they good. Nigga, I ain't good. Shit. Can't never be good with this shit. Let's see how y'all doing this. Just hold on, let me look it up real quick. Yeah, but this some bullshit. I ain't even finished that. And see, I don't even be meaning it to be this long, but hey, that's how this go. KJV, you're turning up things upside down. Yeah, it's close. This Isaiah 29:16, because y'all wish I ain't playing this shit. Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? See, because Yahushua gonna do his pleasure, man. What Yahushua said is happening. That's why the RFID chip here. That's why the insurrections and the lack of bread and people being so evil towards each other. I think it's 1 Timothy 4:1. In the last days there shall come perilous time. A man shall be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, so forth, so forth, so forth. See that? Hold on. Make sure I get it right. Because this is why these things are taking place. Going all the way back to who the fuck is shooting up all these motherfucking places and why. I just told you. It's the Manchurian candidate that the government set up under the military, under the MK Ultra mind control. And what movie you can watch for that? Manchurian candidate. Manchurian candidate with what's the fucking nigga name? Denzel Washington. Who ain't got to do shit for his people. Them motherfuckers. Good for nothing ass nigga. Good for Hollywood though. Hollywood. That's it. Other than that, nigga ain't good for shit. Second Timothy 3:1. It said, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, meaning evil. This Yahweh show. Why you think the Manchurian candidate? Yeah, that's the depths of Satan. But no, that's man, bro. Like, let me show y'all something. Had evil been done in the city and the Lord has not done it? See that? Esau ain't doing shit around here, bro. This all Yahweh show. That's why everything is written. That's why it's Akims and Aquas. We getting the fuck out the way. Like shit. That's why the dude Terrell Thomas got stabbed up and now he dead. See that? Just that simple. Shit, I did my job. Me and the Akims did our job. Let me say it right. Psalm 68:20. We told all y'all ass. He that is our God is the God of salvation. His name Yahushua. And unto God the Lord belonged the issue of death. So yeah, Esau sending out the Manchurian candidate to target these areas for their agenda, pressure from above, pressure from below, because you Edomites will be considered domestic terrorists. So is Natifa with you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. Same motherfuckers doing the same shit. But let's get to Jeremiah 49:10. But we ain't tripping. Because why right here? We already know what's up. It's Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. See that? So we already know what's going to happen to these Edomites. That's why even my little brother even had to keep saying, he'll laugh. Well, yeah, so what do you call him again? Yeah, that Edomite, Esau, Edom, is becoming real prevalent. See that? It's becoming a homemade name, just like the Illuminati is. Thanks to the apostles, great millstone, the one Western. So let's keep going. We're going to use the Fair Act speech again of 1976, Section 107. Disclaimer Act of 1976, Section 107. That we have the right to criticize, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and educational research of basically y'all propaganda machine. That's all the fuck it is. So you got the domestic extremists. And I'm going to show you the point I use from 1221 to 1600, which we know 1600, where that go to, spiritual. So let's cut right into it. I'm going to go from 1215 1213 to 16. Let's get it.
A good citizen. And where Chester is still embracing it, apparently, using 1488, the 14 words from Robert Matthews of the Order, about securing a future for white children, and 88, which is the symbol for Heil Hitler. So that's not renouncing anything. That's still being a member of that belief. And the Day of the Rope, that's from the Turner Diaries, which is a white supremacist screed written by a National Alliance leader named William Pierce. That was the book that Timothy McVeigh acted upon in his bombing of the Oklahoma City Federal Building, the Turner Diaries. That's a screed that is in white supremacist circles. So he's quoting from, in his communique with Morgan, the Turner Diaries and the Day of the Rope. And that's why they want to hang all their enemies, all their enemies, which they hate, black people, Jewish people, right, brown people, Catholics, government officials, everybody but them. And, that they deeply held beliefs. So we have a huge problem in America. It's unbelievable that we've come to it. Mm-hmm.
I want to get to the issue of, we saw the last person, the gentleman, Grandmaster Jay, that started what he believes is essentially, I guess, an answer to this. But he views it, hey, look, violence, it's a last resort, but it is a resort. Jim, is this just an inevitable response to this right-wing violence?
Well, it's happened before. I mean, we've had clashes with the Communist Party and the Klan. 42 years ago in Greensboro, North Carolina, 1979, Communist Party members were holding a Death to the Klan rally. And Klansmen and neo-Nazis arrived. They killed 5 of the protesters from the Communist Party and wounded another 10 in a big shootout on the street. These are 2 opposing groups clashing. So, that could certainly come to pass. This NFAC coalition, is like a militia, but they have not been, they have individual members who may have been involved in crimes. I think the leader has some charges pending, but they haven't as a unit committed any grave crimes. But what we've seen across the country is we've loosened these gun laws so much that we have these militiamen in Michigan standing at the Capitol with rifles. We have everybody showing up at demonstrations, slung with their bandoleros and rifles. And eventually you're going to have opposing groups and, you might have the police in the middle. It's a scenario that's really just a recipe for disaster. And eventually, we're going to have to face it.
And that's why Yahushua told us, and that's why Yahushua gave us Akim, the eyesal, to see in the dark from the apostles. That's why you got to do what the scripture say, man. The scripture said you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. So those of y'all who faking, you ain't faking, but you subscribing that you an Israelite and you teaching and so forth, but then you doubling back and you going out to these meetings, these Black Lives Matter rallies and all that bullshit, you're going to get caught up in that shit. See that it's all pressure from above, pressure from below. See that? We ain't ignorant of Satan devices. And yes, Esau and Jacob will lock horns. Let's get that. Yes, it will happen. And they gave us some history, how the communists, and so yes, it is going to happen. Let's get that. I know which one. Get this. Because y'all all neighbors right now. So let's do the neighbor joke. This It's Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy thou counsel thereof. See that? And they shall seek to their idols. So Yahweh Shah gonna have y'all fight. And all y'all little councils that y'all think y'all got it set up, that you gonna do this, and this is your fallout shelter, or this where y'all gonna meet up at for reinforcements, all that shit gonna fail. The only counsel you supposed to been knowing is what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah will is, and what he told us to do, because he providing protection. Not you yourself with no machine gun and a couple of guys. Yahweh Shah said you ain't gonna be saved by bow, by horse, by chariot, by man, none of that shit. City against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to their idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. And that's because that's what this world is all about. You find out that these people who you look up to, and you know they good people, and they always got a good success. You're gonna find out when them spirit guys that they was talking about, them was witches and warlocks, nigga. That's what you finna find out. All that old, they believe in something because they've been tapped in on the left hand side. So with that, shalom.